everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Never Have I Ever Season 3 Episode 3. If you want to watch our uncut sis reaction, the link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode, Davy was getting anonymous messages from a troll who was saying that Paxton isn't who she thinks that he is. She was once in her position, and Davy was trying to figure out who it was, and it turned out it was this girl who used to be friends with Paxton, but then they slept together one time and he just never spoke to her again. Davy was trying to get Paxton to apologise, and she said if he doesn't apologise they can't be together anymore, so he agreed to do it. And then it turned out there was a whole load of girls that he'd done it to, and he kind of had an apology court thing.
The line was long. I did not even, I knew Paxton had, a few girlfriends, you know, back in his day, but Jesus, every single girl in the room stood up, was like, bruh, how did you, treat me? You did this stuff, you did that. And it turns out he took, ages having to apologise to all these women that he has done wrong. It seemed like every relationship he had before Davy, he was kind of a bitch. He'd had a lot of apologising to do.
He asked the girl, I can't remember her name, he asked her if she wanted to go out with him and Davy to lunch or dinner, whatever it was, and she accepted, and we thought that was a bit weird because, you know, they have hooked up,
yeah,
and that can't be nice for Davy.
Davy, her face was like thunder. You could see, she was like, I asked you to apologise, not freaking getting, chummy with this girl.
Yeah.
I felt like Davy sort of looked like the third wheel sort of thing, and I felt bad for her. So I don't know if that's going to continue this episode. It might just end there and we're just thinking too much into it, who knows. But I'm just happy that Paxton apologised to everything he did wrong, and I feel like he's going to grow as a person.
And Anisa was feeling pretty bad in her relationship with Ben because he seems to ignore her all the time and he doesn't really spend time with her. And then once he kind of saw the error of his ways after she called him out on having time to spend time with Davy, and so he went, but then he missed her big goal because he was texting Davy.
I felt so bad for Anisa this last episode. I don't know what it is, but Ben, I don't know why he's in this relationship for. Anisa, she's putting her 100% in this relationship, and I feel like Ben is sort of 50-50, and he's juggling that 50 with Davy, who, you know, they've become friends these last 3 episodes. They were previous enemies, but I feel like he's got some feelings for Davy that he's not admitting to himself or anyone else. And it's awkward to watch because Anisa is cast in the shadows while he's goofing around with Davy when he told Anisa that he's busy, stressed. He kept saying he was stressed. And that might be true with all this extracurricular stuff he's doing, but
of his own will. But
he's also neglecting his relationship with Anisa, and she's feeling really left out. And rightfully so. When you see him and Davy, who she knows that those two had a previous sort of fling going on, it must be so hard to watch. And I felt terrible for her.
It looks like she might be moving on soon because she kissed Fabiola.
That was big. We were not expecting that.
It makes sense now why they wrote out Eve.
Fabiola was really praising Anisa for the game. She was really pumped for her, and it was so nice to see. I thought that was a really good friend right there. But it might be more now because Anisa and her have kissed. What does this mean?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens after.
For as long as Davy could remember, Valentine's Day had been nothing but a humbling annual reminder that she was a stone-cold loser.
It will always be my Valentine, Thunder.
Oh, her dad, the scenes with him are always so adorable.
This holiday sucked a fat one.
Until you get a boyfriend.
I've got a really romantic day planned for us tonight.
Oh.
I Febrezed my futon and everything.
Oh.
Put that in your vape pen and vape it, loser single girls.
Oh god, you were once one of them too, Davy. Don't forget your roots.
Nothing was gonna ruin today.
Hey, what's up?
Not even the fear that Davy may have inadvertently rekindled something between Paxton and his smoking hot ex.
Perfect match.
What?
Here's the results from the student council's compatibility quiz you took yesterday at lunch.
Oh. Eric? How is he her perfect match? What the heck? It has to be Ben.
What do they have in common? Come
I
on.
know.
Wait, does that mean Eric got Davy as his match?
Are you more mad that you got Eric or that Haley got Paxton?
Ooh.
I'm happy that they're friends again.
This is gonna make or break their relationship, I feel like. This is the ultimate test.
It's just a dumb quiz made by dumb
Yeah.
teenagers in a dumb school. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi,
What
Lisa.
Lisa got?
That is yet to be discussed.
They haven't talked about it.
I got Trent.
Yeah, I got Ben.
Oh wow.
No, you didn't,
Ben.
Lisa. Shut up.
So cool.
There's no way she got
boyfriend
Ben.
and all.
I don't think all the couples here are gonna make it through Valentine's.
Why do you say that?
Because I need to dump Trent. He's just not very deep.
I mean,
Got you, babe.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I got
you
you.
telling me Ben and Davey
Wow,
didn't get
those
each other?
MIT
This is
guys are
BS.
Good. Taylor Swift album?
No, Anisa. The book by George Orwell.
That's also
Gotta get you a
1989.
library card, huh?
Oh, we've got to take the stand
I'd
here.
argue that 1989 has more literary relevance than anything George Orwell ever wrote.
Oh, go
Oh,
Fabio!
yeah!
Now with Mohan gone, it felt different.
No.
Oh.
Oh. He's literally like the best husband there ever is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that a bobblehead of him?
You?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
I'm being hard-headed.
That is so thoughtful.
A stronger job. What are you doing tomorrow night? What's up with Galsing? Oh,
This is new.
I know.
Just really busy.
That's what this is.
That's a 34C front clasp demi cup.
No, Trent.
Trent
This
knows.
is oppression.
Lighting a fire.
Do you know how much they cost, sir?
Wait, we're studying the women's rights
Ooh.
movement for the next 4 months? What about Watergate? What about Iran-Contra?
Ben,
what
you
about
might
9/11?
learn something from
would you
this.
like to
I
tell
know,
the women
this is
in
a
this
good
classroom that those events mean more to
educational
you than their rights?
thing.
Well, according to you, I don't read books, so I guess I'm cool with it.
Yeah, they're not lasting this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he was late and the teacher didn't, like,
He
was
looked
too
kinda
scared.
shocked. Yeah, he looked kind of shocked he even turned up.
Or my smoke show girlfriend. And secondly, the computer thinks
You
you're
get-
exactly in my league.
Hallelujah! Who
Yay!
cares if
No
Davey's perfect
way!
match was
That's
her?
so
As long
good!
as Paxton's perfect match was her.
Oh, it seems as if it is still flammable. Everyone out. Men and teachers last.
Why did you do that in the first place? Ben's out first.
I know.
Are you worried he's gonna try to put you in one of his TV?
Oh, Trent.
One of excuse me, what's?
His commercials.
Oh, wow.
Oh
But,
god,
you know, it's
Eleanor,
just
you can't just be
go
with
out
him
to
because of his
a
famous
No, I'll
uncle.
be there. Valentine's Day is about family.
Imagine if that was a really smart move on Trent's part.
Of course I'm not embarrassed of you. You're amazing and pretty and cool.
He
and
normally
fun.
has that kind of banter with Davey, and I don't think Anissa's, you know, on that same vibe.
So condescending. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a rain check on Valentine's dinner.
What? Anisa, wait.
Oh
This
god, this is
spot
where it
looks familiar.
happens. Yes!
Nerdy little me with no abs.
What? Don't talk about yourself like that. Come on, you're awesome. You're beautiful, you're smart.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Despite that, those MIT scientists know what they're talking about.
I'm going to play paintball tomorrow with a bunch of dudes. You want to come?
I absolutely do not.
Happy Valentine's Day, Davey.
Aww. Wholesome.
Lie to her frickin' face? What the hell?
He stole Eric.
Cheers.
If you want, you could play a salty sea wench.
In your next commercial?
Yeah, sure. Anything for someone who makes my nephew here so happy, huh?
Oh,
Oh,
not even weed
Oh.
makes me this happy.
stop. Trent smiling like that was kind of cute. Because he's
know.
actually happy for Eleanor. What?
Oh, and she kept the bobblehead.
Aww.
Hi, Raya. Still free tomorrow? This is Nalini Vishwakumar.
Davey hadn't mentioned the card to Paxton. Instead, she had spent the rest of dinner pretending to be happy.
Sure can trust you. When it comes to cheese.
The passive aggressiveness.
This card? Well, it is
Let's
gonna
see.
cost you big time.
Haley.
Well,
Damn it!
They both got each other.
her insecurities are gonna get the better of her here.
Instead, I used him to get to his uncle,
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that.
Captain Joe. Let both Trent and the commercial go.
Aww.
Maybe one of these days I'll meet someone who's right for me.
Not me rooting for Trent right now. What the
I
heck?
like her and Trent.
And here she's playing paintball.
With Paxton.
Wait, she's playing paintball?
Paxton didn't even mention that Haley was going paintballing. He just said the guys.
Yeah.
You ever had a blowout? I fear this is
What does that mean?
Maybe one.
What is that?
No, I meant your hair. There's a blow dry bar over there.
No, please.
Oh, see, they could be good friends. I feel like she needs a good friend.
If you see someone on the other team, shoot paintballs at them. And then the
If
second
it's
part of that
Haley, she'll
strategy,
love it.
don't let
Oh
them
my
shoot
god, does that
paintballs
mean she can,
hit
like,
you.
shoot Haley? That'll
Or
be
be
so
careful, 'cause
satisfying.
Haley's a sick shot.
Oh.
She decided the only way she could let the test go is if she kicked Haley's ass at paintball, proving that she was
Good
Paxton's
freaking
perfect
plan.
match. What? You thought she was going to be mature about this?
Of course not.
This is Davey we're talking about. Come on. Oh, we're doing some tricks.
Smart.
Oh my
Bet
god,
you
she's
like me, huh?
taking.
I might not be as cute as you or as limber as you, and my hair might not be as shiny as yours, but I do have determination and grit.
I knew it.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen.
wins!
I don't think you respect me.
He
And
really does.
you make me feel stupid, and I'm not stupid. And who doesn't wish I was someone else?
Oh,
Ooh.
call him out.
Yes, this is the reality check Ben needed.
You know who you really have feelings for.
So I guess the test was wrong for you.
No, I've lied about getting Ben.
Ah, I knew it.
I actually got a random freshman. I'm sure the right person is out there.
Even though the conversation had some mixed signals, Fabiola felt good about it. It was a start.
Glad those two worked it out.
You're a good friend.
Yeah. He got Davey!
Oh, that's
Now that makes sense.
Oh.
You saw Haley and I sitting there, and you shot me, and I'm your girlfriend. You lied to me. Why?
Maybe because I thought you might take it badly if you knew I got Haley?
Why would you think that?
Well, because of how
Evidence.
you're acting right now. Why I'm with you? Because I like you.
Yeah, but why? No one else thinks we make any sense.
No, you don't think we make any sense. I really
Oh my
like
god,
you.
did Trent and Eleanor, are they the only ones that made it
I
through
don't think we can have a real
Valentine's?
relationship until you like yourself.
God, this is tough. Oh, poor Davey.
I feel for her. I don't know. Oh, there's. I'm on both of their sides.
Yeah, they both have points.
I wanted to talk to you.
Well, then it's
Oh,
good
no,
I
God,
was
wait.
right,
everyone's
so.
breaking up on Valentine's Day.
Let me just dive in. There's something I have to confess to you.
Eleanor, I knew you were gonna dump me. I'm not a great boyfriend.
Oh.
I've been told by many guidance counselors that I'm clinically immature. I actually
Self-aware.
manipulated you.
It was!
I dangled Uncle Joe in front of you like a carrot in front of a
Oh
person who
my
really
god, I
likes
knew
carrots.
it!
Oh my goodness!
You're actually my first girlfriend, and I'm a little insecure about that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that brought them together.
Check out my blowout. I look like a newswoman.
She does.
She looks amazing.
That's great, Mom.
Oh.
That actually ended really sadly.
Yeah, Jesus.
This storyline with Davey and Paxton is always one I like because it reminds you of, you know, those, you know, cheesy rom-com movies where the popular guy dates the loser and the,
Yeah.
you know, it all has a happy ending. Even though I am still Team Ben, like, I do like this trope and storyline. But what I find so interesting is a lot of the time in these movies, it's the popular person that isn't embarrassed and they're just fine and happy in their relationship, but it's always the loser that is insecure and is constantly worried about what people think, and they're like, oh no, we can't be together because you're not good enough for me, because other people say that and stuff. And you would think it would be the other way around, like the popular person has a sense of entitlement and think, you know, they're above the rest. But I always like it when it's the other way around, because Davey is insecure and we have seen that this whole show, and she's always listened to other people's opinions and whatnot, and now I just feel like Paxton should have done better to secure her before that moment. Obviously they hadn't really spoken about it until then, but he said that she'd been acting weird since he became friends with Haley again. He should have spoken to her about that at some point.
I know, he should have known to put two and two together, like, oh, she's being odd. ever since I hang out with Hayley. Well, maybe that's because of Hayley. Like, come on. I really, oh my goodness, where to even begin? Like, I feel so bad for Davy, like, and I don't say that too often because she usually gets herself in these, like, bad situations, but I do feel for her. You know, dating, like, a good-looking guy like Paxton, you're bound to feel insecure, and I think she really let the better of that get to her, and she got it all in her head that he's really good looking, he's not gonna like me, and he's had sex with this girl Hayley and she's really pretty and he's gonna go with her instead. But what she didn't do was talk to him about this sooner and say, you know, I'm feeling a bit insecure in this, and, you know, seeking some reassurance from Paxton that, you know, he like what he said just then, I do really like you and Hayley is just a friend. I don't think she got that reassurance sooner, and I think Paxton kind of lacked in that and said, you know, like you said, he noticed that she was acting weird. He could have said something to her, noticing that she was feeling insecure. So I think there's a bit of fault on both sides, and I think the relationship did need to end, although I love her and Paxton together. I think both of them were not sort of ready for a relationship together. More so Davy. I feel like she needs to be on her own for a little bit and work on herself. I know that's...
I feel like we've said that the whole show.
I know. I feel like I say that about Davy a lot. It's always the same. There's been no growth.
She's constantly chasing a guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes she thinks that she needs a man, that she needs a lover to, like, validate herself. But Paxton is right, she needs to love herself first.
It is true, and I don't think Davy truly has at all in this show loved herself, and that's really been her downfall in a lot of situations because she thinks too much into them. She doesn't communicate when she feels something and just puts two and two together in her head and assumes what the other person's feeling. Like in this situation with Paxton, she just assumes that he really likes Hayley and wants to get with her, where that is not the case.
I'm more happy that Ben and Anisa have broken up because
definitely,
I mean, they were not working in any sense, and I feel like Ben only got with her in the first place to rile Davy up, or just because he couldn't have Davy at that time and Anisa was an available option. I do think he is a terrible boyfriend to her, and there's been a lot of discourse in the comments over this about Ben being a bad boyfriend or whatever, but I do think he would be a better boyfriend to Davy because he genuinely likes her, whereas Anisa, he makes these digs, and we've seen that he makes digs at Davy all the time because that's the banter they have, and he's tried to do it with Anisa too, but it's just not working out well because Anisa's not that kind of person that insults people all the time. That's not the dynamic they have, so it's just making Ben come across as really bad, which I think he is because they're clearly not right together, but I do think he'd be better for Davy.
I hate to agree, but I do. The dynamic between Ben and Davy is just a lot stronger than it ever was with Anisa, you know, and I feel so bad for her because I feel like she really did try to make it work, but Ben, I don't think he really tried at all. We were trying to see sort of his banter with Davy and Anisa, but they're two different people. And it obviously wouldn't work out that way. But I don't know if they've done this so that now Davy's going to be interested in Ben, because now she's single and so is he. It's kind of convenient timing. So I don't know how they're going to spin this. I bet that they're going to find each other.
I hope so.
I don't know anymore. I like Paxton still.
Yeah, this is one of those love triangles where I genuinely like both couples, which is fairly rare for me. I'm not usually that person. I stay in my lane, but I really like both Paxton and Ben for Davy. I think they've both Paxton's proven himself more, but I feel like Davy would be more comfortable and secure in a relationship with Ben.
Yeah, they just flow really nicely, you know, the digs are their banter, you know, that's how they bond and stuff, and that works for them, and that's great. It's just
And they're on the same level in terms of popularity too, so...
Yeah, they're both, you know, into their studies, they're both sort of mid-range in the high school hierarchy. They're not like losers per se, and I hate using that word for that, but that's what they're saying, and I think, yeah, they do go well together.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to Season 3, Episode 3 of Never Have I Ever. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to Never Have I Ever, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 4. Bye!